It's funny now. All right, so here's the video to take up that first practical evaluation. So the first thing I notice is that the cells, that first number of $445.20 should be in D6. So you could have copy pasted, but I'm actually going to just do that. Okay, so again, just a reminder, and I believe row 2 from column B all the way to column H, column B to H, those should be merged together. So I'm going to merge, and then I'm going to type in my total discount and final cost calculator. And that was going to be filled with a different color and bolded. And yeah, so from here down to H10, that should have had a border on it. Okay, and then here, it looks like this was tax rate, and this was discount rate, and that was opened up quite a bit. I'm not quite sure why it was open as much as it was. Whatever, I'm not sure why that happened. Bold and blue. 0.13 and 0.05, and then formatted as %. Okay, and here, purchase price, discount, sale price, tax, and final cost. And I guess I'll take these, make sure they fit the right size, and I guess this should be blue and bolded. And currency, formatted as currency. Okay, and these are eventually going to be red. Red font. Okay, so your discount would be your price times your discount rate, and I'm going to hit F4 because I want the 4 to be set. And my sale price will then be my purchase price, subtract my discount. And my tax will be my sale price times my tax rate, and I'm going to hit F4 to put that $sign in front of the 3. And my final cost will then be my sale price plus my tax. And if everything goes well, everything should work. So I think that's basically sheet 1. I'll right click on here, rename the sheet as purchase history, and I'll stop the video to take any questions. Okay, so we need a second sheet, and I'm going to call it a summary because I think that's the way it had to be named. And I don't know how many of you recognize this, just something to think about, but all of that is just needed over here again, isn't it? It's needed in C3. I don't know how many of you thought of that. So you just didn't have to Why didn't I think of that? I know. I'm lazy. That's the problem. I really do try to look for shortcuts. Okay. So I believe this, I got to lose the fill, right? And there I was inefficient. I could have done that one step. So there we go. And everything in here is going to be $signs, I think. No borders, nothing else. We're good to go. So this should be the max of that, right? But that's what has to be given a name range, I think, in the blue. So what I should be doing is I should go over here, highlight that, and name that purchase price. And I guess I should also call that sale price. And I should call that final cost. So when I go here, I do equals max. I think I can type in purchase price. Oh, apparently I got to double click or hit tab. There we go. And then I should be able to do equals max of this one. I actually have to go select the discounts, I think. And then that'll be max of. Now, so you're saying, oh man, this looks okay. Equals max. I don't know if you guys found a shortcut to this. You found a shortcut to this? I mean, did anybody find a shortcut to filling in all 20 boxes? Yeah. So it might be one of those things where, like, if I got to do max at least once, right? So I'm going to put in max, and I'm going to do this. Now, and I'm going to put in min. And I'm going to put in average. And I'm going to put in sum. Did anybody think about did it work? No, it didn't. So it actually copied it over, right? And I think we might be getting like, yeah, maybe that's not a good time for this because we'll talk more about this on Monday. We'll talk more about this on Monday. But there's if you look at the domain, if you look at the name manager for purchase price, it is like, see that? It's absolute. Right? But if you know you're going to copy it to the right, it would almost be nice if you could eliminate these dollar signs. And then when you copy it to the right, it would change those D's to E's. It's, in my opinion, that's kind of a little bit beyond what we're doing. So, I mean, the bottom line is you don't have to type in max and min anymore, right? All you really have to do is, right? So that makes life a little bit easier. I mean, I'm going to just copy that. And then when I go in here, I'll just paste it. And when I go in here, I'll just paste it. And you can do the same thing here. This should be final cost, right? So copy it. Now, we're doing a lot of repetition here, which tells you there's got to be a better way. Now, this here should not be purchase price. This actually should be an actual range, right? So when I go here, I'm just going to copy this. And then when I go here, when I go here, I should be able to just paste it in. Now, we're doing this. This is painful. But you realize this is not the way to do it, right? But for what we're doing, we're going to leave it alone. And we're going to do it this way because that's, copy that before I hit paste. And then that should just... Now, you know it's painful, and you know this is not the way to do it, because ultimately, if you had 1,000 rows, you would be cursing me. Yeah. So let's stop here. Okay, so here's an alternative. We get rid of all of that. We know we have to do this formula at least once, right? Because we got to put in the max, we got to put in the min or whatever. So let me go back and let me highlight. Let me go back and get rid of this name manager. Let me get rid of these. Oh, sorry. Let me delete. Delete. Could I have deleted all three? I don't know. I'll try that next time. So now I don't want purchase price. I want that range. I'm going to copy that. I don't think I can get out of that. When I go in here, I'm going to put in that. When I go in here, I put in that. And when I go in here, I put in that. Now, I think I messed up. No, I did. Okay, I'm good. So now when I move this over, the D's are going to become E's. Right? So that really is the most efficient way to do it, because once you're done, you can always go back and you can say, I want this to be called purchase price. You want this to be called sale price. And you want this to be called final cost. And then go into your name manager. Oh, sorry. Go into your apply names and apply all these three names. Do I have to apply the names on the sheet? Really? Why did it not apply those names? Maybe I'm wrong. I gotta think about this. I should have been able to apply names here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about why I can't apply those names. Yeah, but I should be able to go. I cleared something? Did I make a mistake? Yeah, but I should be able to make that named range purchase price. See, it's purchase price, $, $D, $6, $D, $10. Well, when I go to apply names, I tell it to ignore Okay, I'll try it. No. See, that's why that option is ignore relative and absolute. I have to think about that. All right, no reason to ramble on. Bye.